You know, he was a really outstanding athlete in high school, football preferably. And he had a huge fondness for his head coach in football, K.O. Miller. And about 3 years out of high school, he began officiating baseball, basketball, and football. And but he always told me he had just a true love of high school athletics. That was where his heart was. Reffing state tournaments. Gosh, he had numerous state football finals, basketball finals. But the camaraderie was unbelievable to him with his friends he made along the way, and throughout the officials and the players as well.
So I went to high school and called high school ball and everything, and then went to some of the smaller, we had some junior colleges up there in Gadsden, and I went up there and called some of their games, and then all of a sudden it went out on me. And but I didn't. I don't know how much, but after I got out of it, I wished I'd have been in a little longer.
I really think his most memorable moment would be refereeing state basketball finals with Richard Maddock. They had a great friendship, and they were both admired by the younger officials throughout the state. They were great mentors to everyone. Well, naturally, I would say, you know, being able to officiate in the Southeastern Conference, that was, especially then, that was a huge opportunity. You know, and going back to the high school days, you know, Cliff Harper was a guy that at that time was director of the High School Athletics Association, and when he became supervisor of men's basketball in the Southeastern Conference, that's when he hired Ormond. But I think that would have been his huge accomplishment. He actually reffed 18 seasons in the SEC. And of course then, the NCAA men's tournament hadn't really evolved. And then it was the NIT tournaments. But he reffed numerous NIT tournaments, but in SEC conference tournaments. But I think that was probably a big accomplishment for him. Oh, it's got to be the friendships, not just his colleagues, fellow officials, but just the players, athletes, football, baseball, basketball along the way. I can tell you just countless times I've been with him, and people would come up and say, "You won't remember me, but you ref my game when I was in high school," and they thought so much of him. I'm going to say that it's Sam Short and his wife Marilyn. She traveled with him a lot in his career, but those two guys made a huge impact on his life. They were always there for him. I can remember being a young official, and they were always there for him at all times. And I remember him telling me stories when he would referee at Auburn, and his daughter would be there, and her friends, and it meant a lot to him.
Well, you know, and that ball and as official, of course, if you're in the high school ball, you're going to be out at night a good bit. But if you're in college ball, you're going to be a lot of times in daytime and things like that, and so you're not going to be away from them physically. That's bad, and so they just come in and work with me, and I had no problem.
Be honorable and stay true to your craft, and go out and do the best you can, and always try to help somebody. He absolutely loved being official, wearing the uniform. It meant so much to him. and his accomplishments were huge. But it would mean the world to him.
But I enjoyed officiating now. I enjoyed it. And it worked good for me. I got out and I had enough, some way, I had enough experience or to get go on it that it helped out. So I had a good trip.